Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome to our first video of 2024. We are just outside of San Antonio, Texas today. We're gonna go and tour this A-frame right off to my side, but this cabin is actually within a massive cabin community. These guys are building over 40 different cabins. We've got some A-frames, some tiny, maybe small homes, and a couple other different models. And it's gonna basically be a mini cabin town. They're planning a store, a couple of lakes, a bunch of different amenities. This is just like the spot where I want to come with my extended family and rent out like 5 cabins and just hang out here for a week. It's very impressive, a development of this size. But for this actual A-frame behind me, I'm a huge fan of the interior design. It has a bunch of fun little art pieces and neon signs. And it does have 3 bedrooms, so it's perfect for a family or a group. But I missed you guys. Let's not go and start our first Airbnb tour of 2024. Let's go and check out this brand new A-frame cabin in Texas. As you can see, you have sort of a tiny home, probably borderline small house there on the left, then a more Scandinavian model on the right. And here is now on the other end, you can see in this entire area, maybe about 2/3 of the cabins are complete. Also, some of the lakes are done, but obviously a good amount of this entire neighborhood is still under construction, so there is more to come. Now, if we look further off into the distance, you can see even more homes that are being built. I believe those are a part of the later phases of this project, but I'll definitely have to come back and tour some of the other models. Again, I come across very few other projects that have built so many cabins, just the sheer number of units at this scale. But that's it for now for everything on the exterior. So I'm now going to open up the main door and let's go and check out the interior. When you first enter into the home, you'll see the living room on the left, the kitchen straight ahead, and your dining area on the right. You have this large wraparound L-shaped couch. This home can sleep up to 10 guests in total. And we can pan up a little bit, but I'll leave those high arched A-frame ceilings for a little bit later in the video. If you now look closer to the front entrance, this is the main door that I just came through. You have a mirror and some cool artwork on the right. If we look at this main room from a different angle, you can see out to the other cabins in the distance. And then here are those massive A-frame windows. They are quite literally from floor to ceiling, basically an entire wall of glass. This is why I first fell in love with A-frames. Now, later in the day, all of the natural light streams into this space, especially against that one wall. You'll notice that large smart TV and the modern artwork, in addition to that cute little cocktail cart and even a record player. You have a bunch of different entertainment options if you're here with a group or your family. Next, let's now head into the kitchen. You have those 4 black stools in the bottom left, which you can pull up to the kitchen countertop. These are then your appliances. You have a stainless steel fridge and freezer, your microwave, oven, and stovetop, and even your dishwasher and large kitchen sink, of course. To the left of the stovetop, you then have quite an extensive coffee bar, which I was definitely in need of first thing in the morning. And finally, you have that tray along with some flowers and some goodies from the host. They left behind a nice personalized note with my name on it. I always appreciate those personal touches, and then a bunch of different various snacks. Moving along to the last area in this main space, you have your dining table there on the left, which has 6 chairs around it, and you have a very colorful painting of a cow. This last wall then has a neon sign. It says fishing, swimming, and dancing on it, which I think is very appropriate to the area, not to mention a few remaining decorations and that large art piece that says Texas on it. Moving further into the back of the home, you'll see a ton of different doors here. We're going to focus mostly just on those two far doors, and we'll start with going through that door on the far left. This takes us into the first of 3 bedrooms in this A-frame, and personally, this bedroom was my favorite. I loved that gorgeous dark green wall behind the bed and the 2 modern lamps on either side. Not to mention, you also have a smart TV and even a luggage rack in that far corner. And this particular bedroom does have an in-suite bathroom right next to the bed. You have a large glass shower and then your bathroom sink and everything else that you typically have in an Airbnb bathroom. We'll now exit and go right next door to this other room, which is the second bedroom. It's pretty similar to the other bedroom that we were just in. It just has a bit more of a blue theme to it that has that really gorgeous, unique wallpaper behind the mattress. You do have a smart TV in here, then some more of those nice lamps on either end of the bed. Now, if we go back into the hall, this is the main first floor bathroom. It's not directly connected to either of the bedrooms, and you do have a bathtub in here. Let's now go to the top floor. So we're going to walk over to the staircase right next to the neon sign and the colorful cow. I've been on a lot of A-frame staircases and these weren't too bad. Others are very steep, and this takes us up to the loft space, which I would also basically call the kiddies space. You have actually a nice dedicated work area with a desk and a chair on one side. These are actually some extra beds here for the kiddos. I believe you can fit 2 extra guest here on those beds, and then you have these really fun swinging chairs and some very Texas themed decorations along that wall, so you can sit and just lay down here in these chairs and point them out towards the TV. I think it's a great spot for the kids to hang out in. I'll quickly look over the side to get a bird's eye view of the living room, and you can get an even better vantage point of those massive A-frame windows. I mean, just look at all of that natural light. Now, at the other end of this floor, we'll go into what I believe to be the primary bedroom, as it definitely has the most space of the 3 bedrooms. I personally still love the design of the first bedroom, the green wall bedroom. Let me know which of the 3 bedrooms, though, is your favorite in the comments. You do have a ton of storage space, though, and that smart TV in this one. There's also that nice furry bench at the end, maybe to sit down there while you're getting ready and to put your shoes on. And this room does have an in-suite bathroom as well. There are actually 2 doors that lead to this bathroom. The kids can also have access as well if they're sleeping in any of those additional mattresses up top. This one is most similar to the second bathroom because you do have a bathtub in this one. Thanks for watching, guys. It's good to be back in 2024, and I'll see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.